Welcome to the producer curriculum. This is the curriculum or the role who has most of the work and gets least of the credit. Okay?
Well, let's clarify. The producer is really in charge of 90% of the logistics on anything. Like,
if
creative, not a ton.
If you had a CEO of a company.
There you go.
And you're looking at from a company perspective, the producer is the CEO.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, there's like two companies inside of that company. There's a creative and there's a producing. So the creative is obviously in television is run by the executive producers. In feature films, it's the director.
Right.
Is in charge of creative. So it's a kind of a weird dynamic. But point being is that the producer is really in charge of, like, the way Jerry says it is great. So we have a producer friend of ours, and the way he explains this role is I think, spot on. So he's produced how many Spielberg movies? 13?
17, I think.
17 Spielberg movies? Or what he says is that he is the guy who goes out into the field, puts up the easel, gets the canvas all ready there to paint, puts the turpentine in the cups and puts the paint on the palette and gets it all set up so that the craftsman can come and paint their masterpiece. That is the role of a producer.
And the one thing I'd love to have happen with that painting is that the producer can actually sign the painting underneath, under the
He gets
artist.
a credit. They get a credit. Come on.
It's on the back of the painting. I want it to be on the front of the painting.
It's on the head. It's on the top of the show.
Okay, I guess he
Producer gets a name on it on the show. Come on, man.
But a good producer, oh my goodness.
They will save your life or make your life a living.
You die.
Yes.
We've worked with some good producers, some great producers, and some that, when the heat turns on, run for the hills.
So
I don't like those kind of producers.
If you could boil down like the best personal trait of a producer, what would it be? Like personal trait, not. What do you think it would be?
Oh, by far, integrity.
Oh.
Which I think is a little different than what you thought I was going to say.
It is different than I thought you were going to say.
Because I say that because Jerry, who produced Schindler's List, is a producer with the highest integrity.
That's true. And he's known for it throughout the business.
What comes with that is when the crew understands that this producer is looking out for me and my best interest.
That's true.
The rest of the crew will do anything for that producer.
So when he does something, and even if you don't like it,
you understand it.
You understand it. You know that he's not trying to pull the wool over my eyes or take advantage of me. Yeah. No, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
It's probably not the first one that you would think of.
No,
probably
I would have.
Organization or.
I would have said just
people skills,
level-headed. Yeah, somebody who's calm and can, in the heat of the moment, put all of that emotion aside and do the job.
Yeah, that's another good one.
That's another good one.
Not quite as good.
No, I agree. No, I agree with you. I can see that. So, in this course,
back to producing.
Yes, back to producing. In this course, we're going to show you some other producers. We're going to show you some of the traits they have. We're going to show you what they do and how they do their job. That's the same thing. That's all right. We're going to show you how they do all this fascinating behind-the-scenes stuff that really you don't see. In fact, that's one of the most common questions we get is, what is a producer?
What do they do?
Well, there's lots of kinds of producers, too. So you've got executive producers, you have line producers, co-producers, associate producers.
Yep.
So you have a lot of different producers, and they do a lot of different things. And we're going to dive into all of those kinds of things in this course. So if you want to be a producer, or you don't know what a producer does, this course is
the one for you.
Yeah, this is the one for you.